Hello and welcome to another episode of Wannabe Entrepreneur. Today I am not in Croatia anymore. I'm in Berlin. I'm here with my buddy Sven. What's up, Sven?
Hey, hello, Diego. Hi everyone.
I'm still living the digital nomad lifestyle, but now with better internet and with the Silicon Valley, or in the Silicon Valley of Europe, Berlin. And I'll be here a couple of days. And today something really cool happened. I got my first donation for this podcast, even though I haven't set up anything yet. This donation came through Change.it. For Change.it I have a PayPal donate button, and I got €5. I don't want to say the name of the person because I don't know if the person wants it, but thank you so much. It's a great motivation, and I wish you all the best. And yeah, this kind of motivated me to create my first donation page for this podcast. I used a tool called Buy Me a Coffee. It's actually quite cool. It's a mixture of Patreon and the PayPal button all together, because you can do a one-time donation or also a subscription model. And I don't want to sell you ads, especially ads that I don't believe in. I don't want to take your time to sell something that you don't want. So I really believe in this approach of you pay whatever you think this podcast is worth. If you want it for free, it's also okay. If you think it's worth something, you can help me out, and that will guarantee that I will afford to keep doing this. So Sven, I want to show you the page. So can you just go ahead and open the Buy Me Coffee page there on your laptop?
Yes, sure. This is me opening the page. The page is now open.
Cool. And so what do you think about it?
I think it's a really good way to support your favorite content creators, because it's very simple. It's super easy to use, and it consists of donations that are set by, in this case, you, for example. And I mean, it's called Buy Me a Coffee because it just requires a small amount. In this case, it's I think €4 for a monthly membership, and it's €5 for one-time support. And I think
coffee.
For a coffee, exactly.
Yeah, I get my coffees in Starbucks.
And
they're quite expensive.
and if you were inclined to if you like someone's podcast and it makes you feel like you'd want to treat that person with a coffee, this may be a digital equivalent of doing so, of saying like, hey, thanks, I've been listening to your podcasts daily, and here's $5.
Yeah. And are you doing this to any of your favorite content creators?
No.
Would you do it though?
No, I actually would. No, to be honest, there's a couple of podcasts that I do listen to, and there's one time that I donated, but I actually haven't been listening to that many podcasts in the previous year because I've been sitting at home. Usually my podcasts are, my commute to work would be my podcast time.
Yeah.
So this Corona time kind of killed it, but maybe actually ironically that's actually the time that I should have been supporting the content creators. But yeah, definitely. I mean, if a person listens to like one or two or whatever podcasts per year, and you really find some value or some, even if it's like just relaxing to listen to on your way home after work or whatever, it's totally worth it. I mean, going for €5. If you're in Western Europe under kind of these kind of payrolls, it's not gonna be a problem.
Yeah, it won't drag you down for sure. Yeah, for me, I've gave a bunch of one-time donations, and it's interesting because there's a lot of YouTubers that I follow, and I just give, let's say, $20. Then I think, okay, now he's set for life. He got my $20. I get to
That's
watch
his
videos. So I understand that only $20 won't help. It will definitely help, but won't be enough for him to live, or for her to live out of their whatever they're creating. But it's a great help, and I'm really loving this model, and I'll be supporting more and more content creators like this, because like this I'm supporting them directly. There's no ads in between. I'm not supporting, I guess, a platform like Spotify that then pays them whatever they want. So I think it's a great idea. Here we have a membership, as Sven said, of €4 per month. It's a first trial. If it's too high, I will just reduce it. And then the support, you can give how many coffees you want, or whatever amount you want. I will leave the link of this page on the description of this episode, and I guess of the other episodes too. So if you want to help or just check it out, go. And if even for yourself, if you have such a similar project, you can use it. It's really, really cool.
I support my content creators by letting them stay at my place instead of paying for
Exactly.
accommodation.
Yeah. Yeah, we got free accommodation here from Sven, and great internet, by the way. That's really important. And
no, I'm joking, of course, but I mean the point is that just you taking the time to record the 5-minute podcast daily, which is never 5 minutes. It's going to be half hour, it's going to be 1 hour, because you have to sit down, you have to think about it, you have to record like 3-4 times, try to edit, and it's
this
already
is our third trial.
This is the third trial with breaks in between. So we've actually started an hour ago. So this is like already an hour that someone can support you, so that you don't have to spend that hour trying to actually do work and then risk not being able to do these kind of podcasts that they enjoy, and rather getting support from people to be able to continue.
And in the first episode or the second, you said something really cool, which was to split those €4. How was the math?
Right. So €4 split by, if you do 30 or 20 or 31 whatever episodes per month, it costs you about 13 cents, 14 cents per episode, 13.333 cents per episode. So
quite cheap. It's a good deal.
It's very cheap. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've lost more than that last month, just dropping it out of my pocket or whatever.
Yeah. I guess if you see 10 cents on the street, we'll pick it up. A lot of people will just say, yeah, it's only 10 cents.
Yeah, to be honest, in Berlin, you get 25 cents back for every piece of, the tin cans that you return back. Yeah. Sometimes when I'm biking around Berlin, someone leaves a tin can in my basket, and I actually get happy. Like, okay, I got 25 cents.
Thank you.
I just left yeah, exactly. In the beginning, I was like, who the hell's leaving the trash in my basket? And then now I'm just getting happy that I'm getting money.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that could be another side project. We can speak about that in another episode.
So, for all of you listeners that find €4 or €5 too much because you might not have a job and so on, so feel free to ship tin foil or tin cans directly to Tiago's address.
True. All right. I guess this was the episode for today. Thank you, Sven, and thank you everyone for listening. And see you tomorrow.
Bye.